Guns up, everybody. Prowl, get a channel open to base. Arcee, Ironhide, take point. And you, Dinobots.
Nobody orders Dinobots but Dinobots, Goldenrod. Anyway. Not gonna make much difference what we do.
No, what you do is the only thing that makes a difference. Take point and get your troops in the perimeter around that giant if you want to be an Autobot. And if you don't want to be that, then get the hell off my battlefield.
You heard Bumblebee. Time to get blasted. I was tired of all this whining anyway. Swoop your eyes at the sky. Call our shots. Snarl, flank the big guy. Sludge, stay with me.
Whatever the giant is, it's not moving. Nothing. Threatening nothing. Well, nothing anything.
It's called a Titan, and it's blocking transmissions beyond direct line of sight. I can't raise base at all.
Sludge, get back there. Bring the others.
This Titan rose out of the ground without warning. It looks nasty, but maybe we shouldn't jump to conclusions.
We're in position B. This thing's got 0 directions. It can go without getting a face full of Autobot. Well, a footful anyway.
For all the good that'll do.
What's that?
I said, say the word and we'll start blasting.
Is it the same one? Is this the Titan that proclaims Starscream the chosen ruler of Cybertron?
My memories are a little cloudy after everything that happened. But honestly, this doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before.
Orion panics. Step into my humble workshop. And if you feel the urge to gasp in wonder, please don't fight it.
Brainstorm here is something of a dead universe fanatic, aren't you?
I'm a weapons engineer. It's called the Dead Universe. Hello?
So, you've studied it.
I've studied its effects. Yeah, back on him, yeah. I wanted to understand what made the Dead Universe so lethal to interlopers, so I could, well, like I say, weapons engineer. It wasn't just body prodding, though. I spoke to anyone who'd spent time in the Dead Universe. Cloudburst, Wave Rider, and before we left Cybertron, your friend Hardhead. Not the most talkative sort, is he?
Unlike most people on this ship.
The Dead Universe is a parallel reality, a rival reality, one that operates on competing theoretical principles. But more than that, it's sentient. Not just sentient, omnicognizant and hyper-malevolent. In other words, I haven't even made up yet.
Hypermalevolent. How?
It's hard for me to explain without making you feel inadequate, but basically, if you go into the Dead Universe, it will sense you, and it will kill you. Horribly. And probably in slow motion.
Nevertheless, we have to go in. The Dead Universe has Cybertron in its sights. We can use the Gorlan Prime portal to gain entry, then isolate the problem and tear it out. Can you help us?
Of course I can help you. All I need is this. And this.
That thing ain't moved a smidge. And I ain't sure it's gonna, so, all things considered, I think it's safe to come out, boss.
Safe? Do you think safe matters to me, Rat Trap? You think safe is what got me here? What made me ruler of Cybertron?
Boss, look, I ain't passing judgment. You just been hiding in that closet since you called the Lost Light. I'm thinking, yeah, Starscream, maybe safety is somewhere in your, your list of priorities.
I haven't been hiding. I've been preparing. There's a difference, my fuzzy little friend. Plus, this isn't a closet. This is a weapons locker. Appropriated from the Kimia war satellite the Autobots were kind enough to leave behind after I kicked them out of my city. And this is the best, most powerful Autobot tech we have. This will be our defense against that behemoth.
I don't think that's a good idea, boss.
Nonsense. People think of me as a schemer, an opportunist. Not that I don't appreciate that, but they forget that I was the greatest warrior in the history of the Decepticon cause. And anyway, when you get down to it, what is a Titan? Just a big bot that's in my way.
That's where I think you're, maybe misreading the situation. I hate to say it, but I think we ought to go see that old friend of yours.
Ultra Magnus! Over here! Sit down, sit down. I got you a weak energy on spritzer.
Oh, thank you.
What's the latest?
Orlan Prime's rate of decay is holding steady, which means that the Dead Universe portal will stay open for at least another... I'm sorry, but I really think that we should be having this conversation somewhere more private. Orion?
It's up to Rodimus.
We're waiting for Brainstorm to work his magic. I'd rather wait down here, with my men, than shut myself away.
I suppose it shows the crew that we're not panicking. Which is... Swerve!
What? What have I done?
You're taking photos?
Optimus Prime, Rodimus, Ultra Magnus, at a table in my bar. To right, I'm taking photos.
So, anyone else feeling it? Back of the neck? Tips of your fingers? That feeling you get when things are gonna, when things are gonna start unraveling.
Things are always unraveling. I can't even remember when they were ever truly raveled.
Fuel pump. Bit of the fuel pump. That's where I feel a sense of foreboding, like we're on the brink. But it's not just us, it's everyone. The bot at the bar, the bot with the camera, Swerve, he feels it, and Hardhead, and Wheelie, and Garnak. We've all just learned to hide it.
Yes, but the difference is that we're the ones who have to fix things. Whatever's happening, we have to stop it. It rests with us, with High Command, with you two, and me, and Bumblebee.
And Prowl.
Yeah, him too.
What do you make of events on Cybertron? If we'd known Starscream was gonna take over, we'd have... What would we have done, Rodimus?
Something.
We'd have done something.
But that's just it. He hasn't taken over, as I understand. It's been elected. They want him as their leader.
And how do you feel about that?
Not happy.
And Megatron? You must have heard he came back. They supposedly stopped him, but... Do you think... he's behind this? Golem Prime disintegrating. The Dead Universe breaking through on Cybertron. It feels... schemy.
During my exile, I had a lot of time to think about us and about them, Autobots and Decepticons and everyone in between, and where we are, where we've come from, and where we're going. I thought about all of that, but mostly I thought about Megatron, because that feeling, that apprehension, that sense of death deferred, that's Megatron. Back of the neck, tips of the fingers, edge of my spark. That's him. That's always him. Is he behind this? Only inasmuch as he's behind everything. And I've been thinking, if we survive this, after we survive this, it's time for a different approach.
It's Brainstorm. I'm struggling to be impressed.
You want a suit of polythermal armor? Fine. Just give me my old workshop on about 6 months' notice.
It's a force field generator.
Special force fields, laced with cyber ray venom. Just enough to trick the Dead Universe into thinking that you belong there.
Laced with what?
Ah, now. This is a cyber ray. A Dead Universe parasite. Faces 2 bodies to get to the span. I found it inside a dead sweep. I've got enough venom for a couple more force fields, so... you might want to go on a recruitment drive.
Yes, of course I'll come.
Are you sure? You hesitated.
I said I'll come.
You spent 6 million years in the Dead Universe, Cyclonus. You know it better than any of us. But if you feel uncomfortable about going back...
Hands up if you're a coward, right, Cyclonus?
Ooh, fight.
No one's fighting anyone.
Fight? Oh, come on! Hardhead just called you a coward. At the bare minimum, you should be promising to kill him when he least expects it.
Orion, Rodimus, we're in position. Any closer and we'll all get sucked in.
It looks as if this is where we part company. Wheelie, Garnak, it's been a pleasure traveling with you.
Find the enemy, attack, but please promise to come back.
Not going with them, Brainstorm?
Can't. I'm allergic to hostile environments. Ready?
Give me a sec. Be honest. Is this about being left behind, or about being left in charge?
I am not a leader, Rodimus. I haven't got whatever it is that you have. That extra something. I haven't got that.
You want to know what I've got? That. A force field generator in one palm, and that in the other. Okay? So don't tell me that you can't do my job, because you couldn't do my job. Probably better than I can. Garnak and Wheelie are gonna take the Sky Roller and wait for us to come back from the dead universe. I need you to take the last light and find Jaxus. Orion's convinced he's part of this. Garnak will give you his flight signature. We're playing to our strengths here. You're chasing a war criminal. And I'm jumping headlong into the unknown.
Look, you know me. Ordinarily I'd jump right in, but these are private matters. So, would you mind giving Scoop and I some time alone, Jazz?
You want a couple minutes, Starscream? Fine. You're playing leader and everybody's going along with it, so fine. But if I come back here and see a scratch on him,
You won't.
I better not. I'm not standing guard here because of you. I'm just doing my part for the dream of a peaceful Cybertron. I know you're just a gambler who's cheating and got lucky, but ain't nobody's luck lasts forever.
Lovely. You see what I have to deal with, Scoop? At least you believed in me.
Believed in you? Seriously? You don't understand me at all. I still believe in you.
Well, you're right about that, Scoop. I absolutely do not understand you.
That's because you don't believe in anything.
Are you going to do a full Rungian analysis on me? I have something of a situation to deal with upstairs.
The Titan's back, isn't it?
A Titan's back?
Aren't you going to ask how I knew? This cell you locked me in doesn't exactly have any windows or a network connection.
I figured Jazz told you.
Jazz follows orders. He believes in them, just like I believe that you're the chosen one. But what I did a little research after you betrayed me.
I'm getting a little sick of explaining to people what betrayal means, but okay. I'll bite. What did you research and what did you learn?
You ever read this?
The Covenant of Primes? Why would anybody waste their time on a bunch of stories passed down by zealots with nothing better to do?
You really are extraordinary, Starscream. You know that. A Titan tells you you're the chosen one, and no matter how much that benefits you, you don't believe the words.
But I do take advantage of them, and that's way better. Do you have a point? Or should I see if Jazz was serious about finding scratches?
He is. And you came to see me, remember? There's an ancient legend about the Titans.
Yeah. Only great Cybertronians like Primes can awaken Titans. Like Primes and me, I mean.
There's another legend. A buried legend. A tale that dates back to before Noble Prime knighted Cybertron.
I have things to
The
do.
false prophet. The leader who will unmake everything. He shall arrive with the Titan, and adorned the Titan will be in metal black.
And bored I'll be by the time I thus wasteth listening to you.
Listen, and he shall arrive and stand alone, while not alone, and time will rust, and stars shall scream, and the symbol of the Uncreator shall be clear, and his gaze shall unravel the legacy of Primus.
This was not what I expected to see, my lord. I thought the two of you had issues with one another.
Galvatron and I may have had our differences in the past, but we have been allies for much, much longer.
Heated battle forges a stronger alliance.
Well put, old friend. Now, open the portal, Shockwave, that we may reconquer the remains of my empire.
Passage between this universe and yours is not currently possible.
What? You said it would be! You said Cybertron would tremble beneath my metal boot.
Lord Nova,
Do not touch me, warrior!
Nova Prime. The dawn of the new golden age is indeed at hand. But the space bridge at the heart of the Titan vanished when it created this link between our two worlds.
So we can see your failed, ruined Cybertron, but not crush it?
That is one way of describing the situation. However, have you ever known me to not have a plan?
Do we actually have a plan?
Arrive and survive.
You've been with Wheelie too long.
The dead universe. I didn't know what I was expecting. But it wasn't this.
This is different. This is off. Everything's breaking up.
And moving. Look at the sky. All the debris is being pulled in the same direction.
It's contracting. The dead universe is dying.
Hey, where's Cyclonus?
Probably done a runner.
Or more likely. They got him.
Sit me or these guys. Oh! Familiar!
Have you ever heard of filial cannibalism?
Yes. Sorry, no. What?
Some species eat their young. I think the venom in our force fields is giving the Cyberids an appetite. Aim for the stomach. It seems to be their least protected.
Fighting dirty, boss. Like it.
I hate to be the one who says it, but there's too many of them.
Agreed. So why did they just turn and run?
I wonder where you three had gone. Bear with me while I...
That's black energon, Cyclonus. Are you feeling?
Don't touch me.
Right. What do we... That's disgusting. What do we do now?
We follow the sky. Wherever the debris are going, that's where we're going.
You realize it's called the Dead Universe, right? Might be a pretty big trek.
No, we're already near the center. I can tell.
Either way, let's move. Force field or not. It's only a matter of time before someone takes an interest.
Curious.
We can't just stand around, B.
Yeah? Well, we can't act without knowing what's happening.
Sorry to have to say it, B. That's the kind of thinking that got us into this mess.
What?
Talked a good game with the Dinobots. But you need to act too. When you're in charge of the city, you are paralyzed. That's why we lost the city to Starscream. That's why we're out here, while he's sitting pretty on his throne.
That's not...
The same thing's gonna happen here, if we don't act.
Decepticons engage. Operation Salvation.
Somebody else will.